Right then. Let's see. Everything working? Is everything working? Mm-hmm. Do. I seem to have some sound. I do a chat check. Chat check works. Okay. We do a Discord post because that's what we do. We do another Discord post because that's what we also do. I always lose the stream channel in the Bevy Discord. Where are you? There you are. It's basically all me, but never mind. All right. I think that's enough. Maybe we get a screenshot of this. And we put it here. And we close this window. And everybody happy. Everybody happy. Okay, now we need a new project. And we need, I feel like the UI is just a little too big. If I can fix that. User interface scaling, 200%, auto. Let's go for 175. Maybe 150? Yeah, there we go. Okay, new project. Oh, this is a new project. All right. Save as, and we go to kiwibert, OST. And we create what are you doing? Kiwibert effects. All right. Now, I want something for the jump. I need something like, oh, who's on in the team that we need to shout out? Let's see. We got Yarend is on today. Nice. And Bad Cop. Sweet. All right. Now, let's see here. I want something for the drop. It sounds almost like a water droplet. What do we have in that vein? Water. Water and oil? Water drops. What about water drops? Oh, yeah, that's going to be good. We got ads coming through. That's kind of annoying. Pixel rain? What is this? Oh my god. Yeah, no. That's going to be too annoying. It's got to be cute sounding. What about acid rain? That's kind of cool. Waterfall? No. Mercury? That's kind of cool. What about up an octave? I think that'd be too annoying. I think that's good enough to be going on with. Let's get a sampling there. And which one of these could we put up with throughout the entire game being played over and over again? I think maybe one of these ones. How do you repeat a block again? I think you do it with this thing. No? There's a way to do it. Oh, we need to stop that for one thing. Bounce in place? No. Duplicate? Consolidate? Yeah, there's a way to do it. I don't know what it is, but never mind. Let's try exporting this one. And see if that works for us. So we can export audio, and we want to export just this track and only the bit that I selected. Time range 4.2. Yeah, this will be it. Okay, good. And I want it to be OGG, and it's going to be jump. Okay, cool. And then maybe something for like level win or level you finish the level. What does the original game do when you finish the level? It plays a little tune. Yeah, I have no idea what I want to use for that. Let's go with something like kind of tinny and is there tinny? No. Tin Hat. What on earth is Tin Hat? Yeah, no, not really what I was going for. kind of chiptune Mario. It doesn't have to be perfect. Yeah. Is there a class? I mean, you could always do the first phase of Tutira Mai Ngāiwi, but that's probably a little bit culturally appropriation. What else could you do that was New Zealand themed? Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know. Nothing's inspiring me. What happens if you go up an octave again? I mean, sure, a little annoying. What happens? Can you get any kind of... What about... Yeah, not really. Ocarina as an Ocarina of Time? Got something cartoony. And sort of... Is there something New Zealandy that you could use? What would you use? Not the national anthem, certainly. No. Bad idea. Bad idea. What would you use? What other iconic New Zealand tunes are there? Like Country Calendar? Definitely not. Where does love do this to me? First non-streamer fully human. I don't know how to pass that sentence. I'm trying to think of a Kiwi-esque tune to play when you finish a level. But I can't think of any. How bizarre, right? Oh, I see. First, I understand now. I comprehend what I'm picking up what you're putting down. Yes, you're right. I usually spam chat with things to test that everything's working. And how are you this fine Sunday afternoon? This fine cold Sunday afternoon. A bar from God Defend New Zealand. See, I just don't know. Our national anthem is not great. Looking at crap houses? Ouch, yeah. Yep. Yeah, there's a lot of crap out there. There is a lot. I mean, there's Straight Jacket Fits. There's she had, but I just don't think it's very cartoony. Maybe I'll just do a little ditty placeholder in the meantime. It's a bit roller over and submit in it, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I thought about the first line of Tooth Down My, but I just feel like it's a bit cultural appropriate-y. Maybe it's okay, I don't know. I'm not the best person to judge such things. For the audience of approximately 2 people, the game would have. Maybe we'll just make something up as a placeholder. I don't know why this song is called, this sound is called Mario. Boy, I should be fine they used it in Boy. Is there any song that's associated with bunning snags? No, is the answer to that question. Snags! I don't know. Yeah, I don't think I should be overthinking this. I will just figure something out and... yeah. And then I can speed that up and... even it out a little bit. As it were. How you doing, Fernie? Having a reasonable sort of a Sunday? That is not what I wanted to do. Why do you not want to move where I told you to move? You're good at eating the leftover snacks from churches. That is a good side benefit. You were in charge of snacks. Well then, I mean, come on. When in doubt, make it faster. Had to run into the other room while you were replying. I did not. I said that's a good fringe benefit, and you're definitely allowed. There we go. Just like I planned it. just like I planned it. Okay, let me select, please. Let me select. Don't be like that, Bitwig. Don't be like that. Don't be that guy. Nobody likes that guy. Okay, export. Yes, that track from 6.4 to 7.3 and as OGG. Yes, please. So we'll call that end level. Okay. So we should have a jump sound and an end level sound, and hopefully we'll be able to incorporate those. We'll save that. And move OST, jump. Really? Oh yeah, jump. Really? Where do my files go then? That is a very good question. Where did they go? They went to completely the wrong place. So that's where they went to. They went to here. And we want it in assets, audio. And then we want the same thing for end level. Assets, audio. Okay. Now we move the project because that's in the wrong place. Oh, actually, no, it's not. It's fine. Okay, so now we need loading. And we have a texture assets thing. GitHub is now gone, so that can go. Hello, I removed you. Stop trying to display. Thank you. Wow, that was slow. All right, then we go. Derive asset collection resource pub struct audio assets, and we got asset path equals audio jump OGG because it's an OG kind of jump, and we got pub jump handle. What is it called? Is it sound? No, that can't be. Really? I think I might need to look at the example in the example file, which is bivy game template. There we go. And if we find the examples in the example directory, which is nowhere to be seen because there isn't one. Instead, it's in here. Loading. Okay. Audio source is what we're looking for. And then asset path equals audio end level, I think I said. Pub end level handle audio source. Nice. All right. Now we're cooking with onions. Let's see. Yes, I know they never read, but we're about to change that by doing something similar to this. And we're just going to yoink that entirely. Fuzzy, how you doing, buddy? How are you doing? All the regulars have arrived. Actually, they haven't. We're still missing a few, but that's all good. Now, audio, right? So a source audio RS, blah blah, blah 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 blah, and then we go to lib and we include it, and then we blah blah blah, and then we blah some more, and we blah, and then we get the audio plugin. And then we import the audio plugin, without which nothing will work. And then we blah some more. File not found for module audio, blah blah blah, but it has been created. I swear to you. Possibly it hasn't been created. Possibly I haven't saved it. There we go, now it's been created. Unresolved import, create actions. You are correct, sir. I do not have a create actions. I do have a create loading. And there is no flying sound. Run if in state, game state playing. Blah, blah, blah. Blah. This is what happens when you use other people's code and rip it off as your own. Okay. After set movement actions, that does not exist. Run if in state, game state playing, that does exist. And we are probably not going to audio pause, start audio. Control flying sound. If let some instance audio instances get mute audio play state. If actions player movement is some instance resume. I see. So, I wonder if there's an equivalent for Leafwing input manager, because this will not suit our needs. This will not suit our needs. I simply would like to play a single sound when I would like to play it. Therefore, I do believe I shall look at the original documentation, because that is all I do. I read documentation. Bevi, Kira, audio. I am a glorified documentation reader. I go blah, and the documentation goes blah. And together the blahs become something else. Something superior to the original blah. Add plugins, blah, blah. Oh, I need to add audio plugin. So we can definitely do that. Add audio plugin, I'm doing that. And blah becomes greater than blah. You are correct. And by extension, the original blah is less than the consequential blah that follows. System startup, start background audio, run. I have no background audio yet, but that will change. That will change. Blah does not equal blah. But for now, let's just, what is start audio? Play looped with volume blah, but it's audio pause. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Let's just do this for now. And then, why is there a resource for that? I do not understand. This is very, very basic. Okay, we will add more later. We will add more later, but in the meantime, we have player, which has movement. And I would like it to make a jumping noise when it jumps. So I need to edit after each one of these, which means I need the resource that contains the jumping noise, which is audio assets. F sharp, which it might not be. Audio assets is a res audio assets. Thank you very much. Yes, but you need to look for the type. You need to look, and then you will find the type. And the type will be there for you. And then we will play the sound. We will play the sound. Audio play. Audio is res audio. Okay. That goes to 25. Audio is res audio. Thank you very much. Thank you. You cannot find type audio, but you should look for it, and then you will find it. It will exist. And then we go down to here, and we go, that's not where I wanted to go. And we go to there, and we go audio, play, asset server, load. But wait, I'm using Bevy Asset Loader already, right? Am I not? No, this is not. I don't think I need to load it. I don't need to load it. I just need to go audio assets, jump. I think maybe cloned. No method name to play. Really? Really? But there must be a method name to play. Struct Bevy Prelude Res, Bevy Kira Audio, Audio Channel. Blah, blah, blah. Now, it's important to note about that puppy cam that there is a blanket there, and the blanket is not just a blanket, it is covering a large dog. And the other dog is there. They've been on very large walks today. Thanks to my partner. And they are now recuperating / lazing about. Pooped. It is blanket cam. It's not terribly interesting to look at, but you can be rest assured there's a dog under there. Hang on. See? Totally a dog under there. He's a sucker for a good blanket. Okay. So why does it not think that the audio play exists? Because it's in the res. I am confused. I have used this stuff before. I do not recall it being this difficult. Audio is res audio. Bevy Kira Audio Prelude, right? Oh, items from traits can only be used if the traits are in scope. God damn it. Bevy Kira Audio Prelude Star. There we go. That's better. Now what? Got to clone it? Yep. Okay. Now we're cooking with onions. Let's go down to here and do it again. And do it again. And do it again. All right. In theory, we should have a jump, but let's just find out. Oh, big crash. Panic, blah, blah, blah. Player movement does not exist. kiwibert loading audio assets. Resource does not exist. Which one? Panic! Which one does not exist? The jump? Assets, audio. End level and jump. kiwibert loading. Oh, did I not make it public? No, it's totally public. Pubstract audio assets. What is this warning? Never used? Audio. No, that's right. Jump OGG. Let's assets audio. Jump. It's right there. It's right there. Just reach out and take it. Oh, we got ads. Let me watch this crash again. What am I missing? kiwibert loading is done. kiwibert loading audio assets does not exist. Oh, I think I know. Here we go. We've got this. Audio assets. Okay, that should do it. Okay, now the menu's gone away. That's kind of weird. Why has the menu gone away? Why? You were just arguing with a voice actor? Blimey. Tell me, when they argue, are they just more eloquent and mellifluous sounding than you are? Why did my menu go away? What did I do? That's so weird. Overpayment. She doesn't want to get paid because we're friends, but we're like, that's even more reason we should pay you. Absolutely. Path not found. Audio end level. Oh, okay. Audio end level. Oh yeah, OGG. I understand this so bad from both sides. Absolutely. Yeah, it's hard to kind of, you almost feel like you don't deserve it kind of thing, and then you have to explain to people that they do deserve it. Okay, now we're talking. So do we have a jump sound? Oh, we do. Ha. I get ridiculous pleasure from this. You've no idea. Okay, so the thing is, though, My memory is that you only get the sound when you change the color. Am I wrong about that? I got to tell my artist, bitch, I don't know you from this for this transaction. I'm just a dumb client. Charge me. Yeah, sounds right. No, there's a sound for everything. I think. Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. Cool. So my one is a lot less harsh, but I think it makes sense. Kiwis should be a stealthy little bird. Do you think that would get annoying after an entire game of playing it? I use Arch and didn't mention it. It's right on my About page, man. What do you want from me? I've been using Arch for well over a decade at this point. It just suits me. I like rolling release distributions. Finn can't read. Come on now. No horizontal violence. We only accept vertical violence. I've had money stuffed in my pocket from friends who want to pay me and won't take no for an answer. Yeah. Okay, cool. So we have a jump sound. You didn't stomp into anyone's stream chastising them for using Windows. This isn't Arch-like behavior. This is a stereotype, Finn. Come on now. This is a stereotype. No, I can prove it to you. You name A. There you go. Thelonious is the name of the machine. 6.9.8 Arch. Am I also vegan? Definitely not. Every time my grandmother hands me a $20, she does it like it's a drug deal. Oh, whatever. 6.9. It's about to be 7. So yeah, cool. So now we need to play the end level sound when we end the level. So wind detection. Wind detection. So that's in map, maybe? Next level? No. Yeah, check wind. Here we go. So now we need audio assets. Here's res. Audio assets. And audio. Just res. Audio. Excuse me. I need another cup of tea. I always need another cup of tea. That's the trouble. Next state set blah, and we play the sound. So audio play. My mates are a little more violent. It usually gets rammed into my pocket with you're taking money whether you want it or not being yelled at me. Wow. It's a little on the nose. Audio play, audio assets. End level. Clone. Okay. Oh, it doesn't like that. Oh, what did we do? We had this trouble last time. What the hell? Oh, yeah. Prelude star. You're right, I do need another cup of tea. Give me one, damn it. No fair. Okay. So now we complete the level. Do, do, to hear this in my dreams now. That's the trouble. Oh, there's a bug. It plays the sound even though you're about to jump off the edge and die. Can't jump off, yeah. Hey, that was kind of a cool sound. I kind of missed it. Do 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 do. Happy finishing sound. Okay, we're ready. It's not too bad. Okay, it'll do for a placeholder anyway. This emote is the best. What is that emote? Sets a 3 dance. Who sets a 3? Okay. Cool. So, no. Oh, I see. All right, so that's good enough for a commit. So we go add initial jump and level sounds effects. Makes it a little bit more game-like, having just a couple of sounds just to encourage you, you know. Just to encourage you along. Just to get your juices flowing, just to get the wheels turning, just to get the steam spinning. Steam doesn't spin. You know what I mean. You know what I'm saying. Okay. Now, what do we need to do next? We need to make him fall off. I think falling off is pretty important, really, in this whole game, this whole genre. This whole thing. Falling off is the business, seems to me. Here's an idea for Twitch to make more money. I want a library of cool emotes I can buy for like $1 a month, because some streamers have a cool emote, but I don't want all of them. To be honest, I want to do the Twitch Turbo thing because I don't have enough money to support all the people I want to support. But then I wouldn't get any emotes, and it's kind of sad. You should be able to like donate emotes to Twitch Turbo users specifically, you know, like just a subset of your emotes or something like that. Okay, so we need to make him fall down. So that's going to go back in player and movement. Should turn virtual text off for good. I never use it. So everyone should have the choose an emote to unlock channel point redeem enabled. Oh, okay. Do I? I do not. I'm stinky. I didn't know. I plead ignorance. Hang on. Emotes, no. Redeems, rewards. Drops, no. Power-ups and channel points, yes. Manage power-ups and channel points. Default rewards. Choose an emote to unlock. What does modify a single emote do? There we go, I've enabled it. I'll turn it on and you'll show me. Hang on. I don't know what half of these things do. You can flip it or rotate them. Oh, really? Huh. Add shades. Okay, so for some reason there are none to unlock. So we need to know when the move is are all my emotes follower emotes? I don't know. Are they? Hang on. Power-ups and channel point. No, emotes. I've got follower emotes, subscriber emotes. I don't have any bit tier emotes. Other than that, I'm not sure why. I need more. I need to spend some time making them. The emote redeems are only for tier 1s. I see. Yeah, I know next to nothing about all that shit. It's pure ignorance on my part. Okay, so checked move just does this. So we need to make a game state. Oh, and that's right. We set a game state falling. This is what we got up to last time. So we go into the new game state and we animate the player away. Yeah. Okay. So let's go with, we need to add NOP, so next state, res mute next state game state, and then we go next state set game state falling, and then we return. And then when that happens, we stop running the move. So hopefully the movement's only happening in playing. Yes, that's correct. And so we need something to happen. Add systems on enter game state falling. Go by birdie chirp. Yeah, go bye. And then we got pub fn go bye. And we're gonna query for the player, I guess. We need their transform. So we need player query and transform. Hey, thanks for the co-work. I need a better co-work sound. I need this. I need this as the sound. Is my typing really loud on stream? They're not the loudest mechanical keys in the world. Oh, it is? They're only clears. They're not super loud keys, but... Oh, that wasn't the answer. Oh, you can't hear it? Oh, okay. Transform with player. Oh, we need that as a sound. I gotcha. Yeah, we should do that. I was thinking about drawing like a really light outline of another person standing next to stone, like another character, just like a dotted outline or something, and adding that in. I've got so many things I need to do for the overlay. Strictly speaking, Sunday was going to be overlay day, but I'm kind of addicted to this game, so I need to keep working on it. Okay, which is a good thing because, you know, it means that we're learning shit and it's productive. Okay, so really the only thing we need to do is accelerate them downwards. I mean, obviously we want to make them kind of jump and then fall off, but for now, just to get it working, we can just shoot them downwards at a rate. How fast is the fall? I feel like it's relatively fast. Yeah, it's pretty quick. And they just zoom off the screen. Yeah, okay. So you're sending me something. my god. Okay, so we need to get the transform, so that means we go let OK t equals player get single mute, else return. And then why are there so many errors? What's going on? Did I miss something? Cannot mutate immutable variable next state. Okay, well, we can fix that. What file format? Oh, they're all OGG. Okay, and then this takes, oh right, because they've all changed now. So we need state. So that means this one has to take it as well. So mute next state. Hang on. Nice. But that's not me typing. So would it be authentic? I've got to stay. I got to stay on my rule. I'm not allowed to put anything on stream I didn't make. Oh yeah, sorry. It's been doing that and I have no idea why. I have absolutely no idea. I think it just gets overwhelmed sometimes. I can understand how it feels. Hey, it's a Boom. Hi, Boom. You're here to steal my code. Oh, don't do that. It wouldn't really do you any good. Next state. Game state. Yeah, you do mod. Print screen. Be careful what you copy. Yes, so that's game state, and then we pass that as our what? Fourth argument? There are way too many arguments, frankly. Frankly, there are too many. Next state. Much too many arguments. Badly needs a refactor. Okay, now what's wrong? Oh, moved. Okay, let's pass a reference instead. What do you say? What do you think? Your name's not Frank. Surely it is. Wait, what? What is happening? What? Why? What? Can I pass a reference to a resmute, or does that just not work? Is that not a thing that we do? Is that not a thing that we do sometimes? Bevy, prelude, what? Oh, I see what I did. Can I do that? Variable does not need to be mutable. Okay. And what is your problem? Your problem is that. No. No, your problem is not that. Your problem is that. And now your problem is that. And then now your problem is, I know all of your problems. I'm onto your game. I'm not really. This code is not good. I'm not enjoying this. There are too many arguments. You're a problem? I have no evidence to support this theory. Make this mutable because we're changing things? Yes, I think you are correct about that. I think you should be correct about this. And unused variable t. Not Frank is an interesting name. People just go by Frank. Is it Irish? Possibly. Else return, blah, blah, blah. And then do we need some kind of timer for this to work? It should take no being naughty without you. Uh-oh, there's a runaway dog. It should take, what should it take? It should take like 2 or 3 seconds. So we need a timer that lasts that long. And then we simply play the animation as far as we need. Well, we just modify the transform. So we go back to our timers and we have an animation timer and a move timer. And now we're going to have a falling timer because we have all of the timers and the timers have all of us. It's a mutually beneficial relationship. Pub struct, falling, timer. My OCD will not allow me not to move this into alphabetical order. And then we do other things to the timer. We add it to the player. So we go falling, timer. We get rid of the highlights because they're annoying. And then we go from seconds. And then we do something of the order of 5, 3. Timer mode once. And then we correct the capitalization. And then we do this. And then we do that. And I'm slightly concerned that Wardrobe hasn't shown up to hassle me yet. I hope he's okay. Right. And then we look for other code using our timer so that we can copy it. And then we query our timer out of our player and we take res time and then we grab this and we copy it and we take it down here and then we take this and we go and mute falling timer and we spell it correctly because that's how we roll. And then we go word, many words. And then we grab the timer out of here. So we go falling timer and we use our tuple because we like tuples. And then maybe we should spam his Discord to be sure he's all right. Yes. Yes, possibly. Falling timer and transform. And we have those things and now they are mutable. They're mutable and this becomes falling. And then we get rid of the highlight and if it's finished, but actually we want the, hi.
You asked me to ask you before I put things in the freezer.
Oh, today? Could I leave them out of the freezer, please? And I will use them. Thank you. Howdy, partner. Yeah, I think he probably is just resting. Oh, that was a howdy to you. They said, howdy, partner. If not, falling, blah, blah, blah. And then we go, then we change the transform. So we get transform, translation. Oh, we need time. We need time. We need time. We need all of the time. Time is res time. And then we need to translation y plus equals minus equals plus equals minus equals plus equals fall speed, which let's call it 100 times time delta seconds. Seconds or just time delta? I always forget. Let's go seconds. And then we return because we don't want to do what comes next, which is next state. Set game state playing. And that means we also need next state because we need all of the things in OP. So do you know I always have to pronounce the alphabet, even though I actually know how to order the alphabet, but I just have to because it's a thing. State, res, mute, game, state, play, no, next state, game state. Game state. Da 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 da. Yes. 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 No. Mute. Thank you for the advice. Yes. I think this will do something. I'm not entirely sure what. No, this is not going to work because that's on enter. We need update. Go bye-bye. Run F in state. Game state. Falling. Aha. Haha. Haha. Ads. Ads, ads, ads. Haha. I need another cup of tea. I'll be back. I will be back. Look at the blanket dog. Look at the blanket dog. There's the blanket dog. Oh, there's another dog. Just coming into frame, trying to find a spot. There's no space, but she's going to make space because she's like that. I'll be back. Okay, I have arrived. I have tea. What kind of tea? It gumboot tea. The gumboot tea is the variety of New Zealand tea that I have. It gumboot. You're gross. Wait. Oh, it's a real Yorick replay. Oh, I said that wrong. I'm sorry. Is there a pronunciation guide? Real Jocic. Jocic replay? Gumboot. Uh-oh. In a work. Did I break it again? Maybe I spelled it wrong. There we go. That's annoying. I thought I fixed it. But, you know, fixing things is a temporary state sometimes. Okay, so now we're thinking that in theory, this should accelerate them off the screen for a period of about 3 seconds or whatever I said it was. And then we should probably reset the timer. It seems to me. So that would be falling timer. Reset, presumably. Okay. Let's attempt this. Let's attempt it. Let's try and make it happen and see what happens. Oh, except that it won't actually fall off the screen, will it? Maybe it will. Let's find out. I think I may have miscalculated. Yeah, I think I miscalculated. Beam me up, Kiwi. Oh dear. Okay. Whee. He float. Yeah, it's not quite the effect we were going for. How about we go minus equals instead of plus equals? Kiwis are flightless birds, damn it. I can never remember the booby coordinate system. It's terrible. Okay, so obviously that's not right, but it's a start. You got alert, got some stream stuff to set up and send my partner off to work. Absolutely. Have fun at work, and enjoy your stream setup. The Kiwi is hacking. He's flying hacks. True. So there's two things I think we need to do. We need to set the Z-axis so that the Kiwi is behind the map. And we need to make him jump off the edge, but maybe I'll do the first thing first. Because he's not actually animating anywhere at the moment. So can I do the first time we run this, at least we should transform translation. It's a bit hacky to do this every single time, but you know what the hell, equals 0 maybe. Not actually sure. I don't know what z-axis the map is at. Oh yeah, that works. That's cute. I need to see that again. Yeah, he just kind of fades away. That's all right. And he really needs a sound for that too. Ah! What can we use? Is there a slide whistle? Or like a sad trombone? Acoustic bass slide down. Oh, that's kind of good. Oh, maybe not. Oh, you can't go higher than that octave. That's the highest note you can get. What else can you modify about that? That's kind of good. A little bit of hall echo. Why won't you change? Synthesizers. Hi. I'm glad you're on the couch.
Yeah.
Need some rest. What if we just add all the things? I mean, that's probably not what we're going to end up with, but let's use it in the meantime. Let's use it in the meantime. Okay. And we select. And we export. And we save it in the right directory this time. And we call it falling. Whoa, stop that. I want you to type there, please. Falling. OGG. Sound effects by Basie. In 30 seconds. Okay, loading. And and we go alphabetizing because we're like that. Asset path equals audio falling OGG and pub falling handle audio source. And then we go to where we fell, which is in player, checked move. And we add yet, oh God, this function, why? Why did I put everything in this function? Why did I do it? Why? Oh, this is bad. Actually, I should do it in the game state. I should do it in the first iteration of this. Because I don't want to play it every single loop. Let's make everything a singleton. What's the problem here? The problem is there's already about 8 arguments to the goddamn function, and it's repeated code. That's the problem, but we will fix it. It's okay. We are learning. We are learning to be game devs. Okay, so falling timer reset. How can I only do it on the first call. I think probably the answer is to do it in a separate, the bevy way is to do it in a separate function. So pub function by sound, audio, loading assets, res audio assets, and audio is res audio, blah, 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 blah. And we go, what do we go? We go audio play, an entire function for one statement. Audio play, audio assets are falling, clone, blah. Falling, clone, blah. And then we go 20 and we go add systems on enter game state falling, and we could probably do other things in that function if we need to, but play no, what do we call it? By sound. No, don't autocomplete. I will tell you when I want autocomplete. I don't want it. Just behave yourself. What is happening? What is happening? Okay. All right. I will tell you when I want it. Okay, so now we should get a sound. If any luck is had at all, there may be some luck. There might be. And we go down and we fall off. That did not work. Okay, interesting. Also, it doesn't reset to game state playing again, which is interesting too. Maybe because I never despawn the kiwi. Like I might need to actually clean him up and respawn him. But why didn't it play the sound? I personally can't believe you're not just asking Claude 3.5 Sonnet to rate you a kiwibert clone. No. Where's the fun in that? Bye-bye sound. Add systems on enter game state falling. Bye-bye sound. Bye-bye sound. Audio play. Assets falling. Clone. Is it possible that I exported that sound very badly and it doesn't actually make a noise? That is possible. VLC, I've discovered, doesn't play audio falling sounds very well. OGG sounds very well, falling sounds. But maybe I'm sure whatever it gives you would be perfectly legal and not infringe on any copyrights. kiwibert assets audio. Oh yeah, there is no sound. What did I do? I must have got the wrong track or something. Oh, wrong one. Acoustic bass, slide down. Oh, did I miss the start of it? I bet that was it. Oh, come back. There we go. Yeah, look at that. Look at that, would you? Look at that. Just look at it. Export. Debugging audio. That's what we do here. Yes, overwrite the files. All right, here we go. We'll try again. We will try again. When at first we don't succeed, we bludgeon the code until it gives up. I mean, yes. It's a funny little sound. Oh. It reset the game state there. I saw it. It took away the highlighted things. Thanks for the co-work. Okay. Let me just confirm my theory. Yeah, it resets the game state. Okay, that's good. That's a start. So, I wonder if there's a way... Could we delay this slightly? Is there a way to delay a sound? Audio play, blah, 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 with delay? With volume, with panning, with subscriber, with playback rate. Vivi, Kira, audio. Thanks for the co-work. I need a much better co-work sound. I'm definitely going to do that this week. Vivi, Kira, audio, yeah. Delay. We search on delay. We want the delay. Delay. Oh, delay. Issues. Stop, pause. Slow loading speed. Audio. 1 second delay to all audios. No, that's not what we're looking for. You know what? Let's do the low rent solution and just add a weight to the sound. Export audio. This is the number 8 wire approach, which is very appropriate given the circumstances. Okay. Let's try again. Let's give it a crack. She'll be right. Give it a crack, Nigel. Nigel? Could be even longer delay. Don't want to spend too much time on this. Export falling. Yes. Yes, indeed. Cargo run. Doo-doo-doo. How many people are shaping up to do the Pirate Software Jam? I need to live vicariously. Even that, that's kind of okay. And the delay's too long. Oh, it didn't turn off this time. What? Oh, you're doing the Idle Game Jam? Wait, are you doing Big Boy Games this one? Yeah, yeah, nice. Yeah, I haven't seen, I haven't watched any of the development he's been doing on his, but this seems like a good topic. I don't know that I could make one in 48 hours though, unless it was very, very basic. It ends today. How's it going? It's going. Fair enough. Yeah, I've had to swear off game jams, but I enjoy watching other people go through them and playing the results. Actually, that's kind of cool. I like that. There's a bit of a delay. Yeah. All right, we'll stick with that. Okay. So now we got implement fall from map. Now, so we can fall off the map. I wonder, oh, my tea. I need my tea. almost forgot it. That would have been a tragedy, as Dory Swift did a really good short the other day on that. It's a tragedy. Okay. Now, I think that what do I want to do next is the question. Do I want to animate, which isn't really necessary for the gameplay? So I'm thinking instead of animating, maybe I just add enemies. And the first enemy is these little red guys. But someone very sensibly suggested that I should use sheep, which I think is perfect. And the motion is just falling down, right? Like they're not chasing you. They're just falling. In fact, sometimes they move away from you. So I guess it's a random path downwards. They can only move southeast or southwest, and eventually they just fall off the screen, fall off the map. So that should be pretty easy to implement. And then you just need a rule that if you collide with one, you enter the game over state. No, you enter... I need another state for like end life state that's not game over, I guess. How many lives do you get? It looks like you get 3. I'm going to need to do UI at some point. Yeah, but you see... Wow, I was just reaching for it. That was quick. You're impressive. I was going to say, you see, they're not the best viewers. The best viewers are right here, right now. Okay. You're the best viewer. Damn straight. Okay, so... Yeah, we need a sheep. So... Pixel art sheep. Oh, these are good. People have spent some time on this shit. Yes, you're all the best viewers. The sheep is awesome. Okay, so we're talking about a head, some floppy kind of downturned ears, a black outline and some grey, and then just leave the rest kind of white or grey. Third row, third column, you think? This thing? Interesting. Yeah. Certainly in the style, and we're only going to have 30, what did we say? It wasn't even 32 pixels anymore. I think it's more like 28. Where's kiwibert? Oh, I haven't got my thing. Man, Acebright gets really confused when you try and resize it. Okay, so... we got to add soon. Glad you used Lua array convention there, starting at 1. Open. Kiwi. Our dreadful Kiwi is... Wow, that's bad. Is a 20... I think by 28 by 28. Oh, 24 by 24. Okay. So we need another 24 by 24. Okay. And we go... Whoop, no, don't do that. We go now, do we want front facing? Might be simpler. I have a lot of time for this thing. But it really doesn't have to be in any way cute. It just has to be recognizably a sheep. With the kiwi, the plan was to have it animate so that it's facing down that way or down that way. If you look at kiwibert, he has 4-direction animation, which is great. And I know how to do that, having done 6-direction animation, but the other one doesn't need it. All it needs is 2-direction animation, and really to start with, none at all. So, grumpy sheep. So let's go with ads. Let's go with some outline. No, actually, let's go with some blobbiness. Some sort of general blobbiness. General blob, 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 blob. And head. And actually, we should make it take up more space than that. We need it to fill most of the thing. So how am I going to implement legs here? If I'm kind of in isometric, I'm guessing this kind of thing might be interesting. Maybe. Actually, that's interesting. What happens if you do go isometric? Sheep poster. Yeah, these are really not what they were saying. Tutorial, sheep. Cute. But yeah, I don't think we need them to look like that. We just need like a rough ball of fluff. We expand the ball of fluff a bit more. We have a ball of fluff. We have a head on the ball of fluff. We have legs on the ball of fluff, which are probably not going to be white, I guess. So more like a gray of some kind. That's too dark. Oh dear. And then we go, we give it some kind of floppy ears. And hey, Ooga Googa. And some kind of eyes. Cute. If we could attach the whole face as kind of a dark gray too. Would be one option. And then eye. This is quite a sinister looking sheep, to be honest with you. But does it need to be perfect? No, it does not. No, it does not. I need more greys. I haven't got enough greys here. That's not really even a grey, but... This is a bad sheep. But it doesn't matter. We need it to exist. We don't need it to be perfect right now. Alright, sheep mark 1. Save as sheep PNG. Okay. And we go loading. And kiwi asset path equals textures sheep PNG pub sheep handle image. Okay, now we need a sheep plugin. Do we need a sheep plugin? Not sure if you're done coding wise. The art's finished though, right? Do you know how many entries they got this year? This time? So the question is, do I have one sheep plugin that handles all of the sheep? I feel like I do. Am I adding sheep to the game? Yeah, the sheep are going to be the little red balls. So not these guys, because they turn into these guys. These guys are going to be the sheep. They're like the little dumb enemies that just jump down and then fall off. Okay, so the question is, I feel like we do need a sheep mod. Like a sheep. Yeah, I think we need a sheep module. So lib. Rather than just have an enemy module. We might end up with one, but let's go with mod sheep. Just because I like the idea. And then we edit eSource. Wow, there's a lot of screaming going on that TV. Sheep RS. And then we go use bevy prelude star, and then we forget what goes in one of these things, and so we copy it all because that's how we roll. And we go sheep plugin, because why wouldn't you have a sheep plugin? If you're given the choice between having a sheep plugin and not having a sheep plugin, why wouldn't you have it? So we could have input manager plugin move. I think that would be relevant, but we're only going to allow southeast and southwest. And no, actually there's no point in having input manager. What am I saying? The sheep are not player characters. All right. Add systems on enter game state playing init after create map init. I feel like there should be a timer involved here. And then after the timer expires, the enemies start spawning. So what kinds of time are we looking at here? Oh, that was the end of a level. There's 1. There's 2. And they disappeared. There's 1. 2. Wonder how many you get total. 1. 2. Yeah. I guess we could start with 2 and see what happens. Okay. So let's use a timer. And every time the timer... It was either sheep or LMP bottles. Sheep aren't copyright. I think the idle game is done for me, but if so, then my buddy probably left out the tiny combat system in it because he said he wasn't sure if he could finish it. Yeah, fair enough. It's always a judgment call, isn't it? Okay, so let's go with Derive resource. What was it? Where are the timers? There we go. 29. And we're going to use spawn timer, except we'll be specific and say sheep spawn timer. And then we're going to tick that every time we're in the game. And every time it counts down, we'll spawn another one. The sheep are owned by Earth, so I sure hope Earth doesn't sue us. Well, I think that the odds of that are probably fairly limited. On enter game stat playing, no, we're not going to init. Are we going to init anything? We're not going to init anything. We're going to do this. We're going to go, or are we? Because we need to add the timer. We need to start the timer. Actually, maybe we are. On enter game stat playing init after create map init. I don't think we need to do after. We can just do it like this. And then really the only thing that's going to do is run the timer. So pub fn init. I don't even know what we need. Probably just copy what we have in player. If we're not going to have it attached to something, how do we get it started? I think do we need to put it in a resource? I feel like maybe we do. It's like a global timer. Let's look at Baby Cheat Book and see what that says. Baby Cheat Book timers. Ongoing time. Use this if you need a cumulative increasing measurement. Spawn my stuff. Do I have to, does it have to be attached? Maybe I just use a marker component and attach it to that, right? Yeah, feels like probably that's the way to go. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Okay. All right, so let's do this. Let's go derive component. Oh wait, it's its own thing. It's wrapping a timer already, so why can't I just, yeah, I can just spawn it, right? So I hope mute commands, and then commands spawn sheep spawn timer, which is going to be accept a timer from seconds, I guess 5. Repeating. And what is your problem with this? Okay, good. All right, so we run init and that's fine. And then we go on update, spawn sheep, run if in game state playing. And then we should potentially add systems update despawn sheep, run if, or maybe just on enter game state falling. You could also do it on enter game state playing, but you'd have to do it in a specific order, so it might be kind of a pain in the ass. Despawn sheep. And we don't need a sound right now, although we will soon. I wonder if I dare make it like make little bar noises when they fall off. It'd be kind of fun. Undeclared type game state. So you say, but I say that it is declared and you just haven't imported it because that's how you roll. Okay, so now we go pub function. I don't think these need to be public, by the way. Just a bad habit. Spawn sheep. Mute commands. And the timer, of course. Query sheep spawn timer. And time is res time. Okay, now then. How do we spawn these sheep? That's the question. We need something very similar to what we used in player, so let's just copy it. Don't need input map. We do need animation indices. Not that we'll have very complex animation initially, but actually we can just add on level and then we don't... do we need to... Let's take this out for now. We might get away without needing to despawn them. Just use the system we already have. So, base layer. We need base layer? Why do we need base layer? Because we need to calculate the transform, I guess. So yes, we do need base layer. Base layer is query grid size, so and tile map grid size and map type, so tile map type, I think, with base layer. Consider choosing a more descriptive name. What did I miss? Oh, I see. Import those. And that. Cannot find base layer Q because I don't do that anymore. Get single, yeah, sure. Texture atlas layout. What is your problem? Layouts is what? Oh, yeah. All right, and then animation indices. And tile pause. We import all the things. And then the tile pause is probably going to start on 1.7 because they fall down and hit the top of the pyramid. So that's cool. The transform should be fine. The translation is probably also going to be fine. There is no input map. The command spawn is going to be sheep. So let's put a derive component, derive sheep. Deref, no, not deref, just component, and probably debug. Pub struct sheep. Animation timer, possibly, but I don't know yet. Probably. Falling timer also needs to happen. What is this? We've already got that imported. What's your problem? Cannot initialize this table. Oh, right. So we need to make that pub. I do believe. Yeah, there's definitely going to need to be some consolidation of types here. Player move timeout. Sure, why not? We'll use the same one. Guess it's not exported. We're definitely going to have to get our own copy of that. Sheep move timeout. Go away. I'm not ready for you yet. Okay, and then we go input manager bundle. We do not need that. Texture atlas, idle first, layout, sprite bundle, texture assets, sheep clone, and on level, because that'll help us despawn things at the end. Cool. Slip of tea. Right, now that needs to be imported. Unused variable timer. Yeah, that's probably fair, because what we need to do is, this is what we need to do. What we need to do. Here's what we need to do. What we need to do is we need this thing here. We need this. So if that should be called spawn timer. Spawn timer. What do we need to do? We need to do this thing right here. This thing. We need to tick the timer down so that we don't spawn 1,000,000 sheep every tick, because that would be, you know, funny, but at the same time not at all useful. For struct, oh yeah, we need to actually query the thing. So we also need to do if no, let okay timer equals spawn timer get single mute else return, and that should then be a mutable, and so should that, and so should that. Okay, so basically don't do anything until the time is finished, and then spawn some shit, and then reset the timer. Oh no, actually it's repeating. So, do we use timer finished? I think we do. I'll figure that one out. So, Let's see if it works. So the theory is I should be able to wait 5 seconds and then it should spawn a sheep. So let's find out if that's true. That is not true. That is definitely not true. Okay, bad. All right. So what's going on? Spawn sheep is supposed to happen. Yeah, definitely not true. I would go so far as to say is false. Spawn sheep is supposed to run if in-state game state playing, and on enter game state playing we init, and the init spawns the sheep spawn timer. All right. So yes, in fact, not true or false, which evaluates to. Now, they're okay. Spawn timer gets single mute blah. If not time to, I think it's the finished thing. So how do you use a repeating timer? Repeating timer. Timer mode repeating. Create a non-repeating timer. Tick the timer tick. Config timer is a what? What is a config timer? Where's my repeating timer? Use finish to detect when a timer has reached its set duration. Use just finished. Repeating timers will automatically reset themselves after they reach their set duration. Use finish to detect when a timer has reached its set duration. Use just finished if you need to detect only on the exact tick. Maybe that's it. I don't see why that would work better though. Info. Timer not finished. And info. No spawn timer. Okay. Maybe the base layer is having trouble. No base layer. So with these little silent returns can hide some errors sometimes. Okay, well none of those functions are running. So something's gone wrong. What? Oh, am I even... Oh. Okay. You do need to actually add the plugin to the game. Otherwise it doesn't work. Oh boy. Sheep plugin. There we go. Let's try that again, folks. Sheep terminal. Hey, it's a sheep. Is it going to happen again? We'd never know it because it'll immediately overlay the other sprite. So funny. All right, cool. We got a sheep. It's my favorite trick. Don't call the function. Yeah, it would evaluate to object. You're right. Naturally. Like all things, like null. Okay, so I bet I can just use finished instead of just finished. Maybe? I don't know. I don't want to double spawn. Maybe just finished is better. I don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Okay, so we've got a sheep. Now, we also need the sheep move timeout, I think should be slower. Like I feel like they move slower than kiwibert does. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, definitely. Okay. Okay, so we need sheep move timeout should be higher, more like, let's say 1 for now. And we need to run a separate timer for that, which we need to query for all sheep and then increment their timers. And if they reach the time limit, they should make a move, either southeast or southwest. So let's look here. Add our systems. Add systems. Update. Move sheep. Run F end state. Game state. Playing. And we got move sheep. We got ads, in case anyone hadn't figured that out. We got move sheep. We got move sheep. We need... Do we need commands? No, we need a query for sheep. All sheep. Query. Just transform, I suppose. I suppose. Just for now, anyway. And transform with sheep. And then we need the timer. Oh, yeah, so we need the sheep's timer. So that's going to be... That's a hell of a Pomodoro right there, a sheep timer. That's going to be our move timer. Move timer. That's going to need to be mutable. And so is this. And then, what else is going to need to happen? This needs to be a tuple now. And we need time, res time. And sheep needs to be mutable. Okay, and then we need to iterate over all the sheep. The sheep technique and created by New Zealand. Yes. Do we need more of that kind of reputation? I don't know if we do. What's the time, by the way? Oh, it's 4:06. Okay. So we got. Yeah, we need to iterate over all of the sheep, check their move timer, and if it's increment it, and if it's not, if it's finished, then move it. So we go for move timer, actually mutable, mute transform in sheep iter mute. What is your problem? Yeah, I don't care about that. And then we manipulate the timer. So if not timer tick, time delta. finished. Continue, not return. And then the final step is going to be timer reset. And then we want to manipulate the transform to the next. So we need to copy the player move logic, except much more limited. So we don't want them to be able to fall off the sides of the map. But is that even possible? If they can only go southwest or southeast, southwest, 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 they can never fall off the side of the map, right? They can only fall off the bottom. You have to go northwest or northeast in order to fall off the side of the map. So that's fine. So we need to RNG something that'll make them only go that way. It doesn't need to be a checked move. We can just do this, essentially. So we need the tile storage, which means we need base layer. So mutable base layer? No, just base layer. Thank you for that query. And the linter, then not the linter, the snippet thingy. Especially considering I think we have less sheep than a lot of other countries now. It's probably true. With base layer, yes. And then we need tile storage, not just grid size and map type. Do we even need grid size and map type? Let's try and tile storage. And then we'll query out of that first. So let, okay, grid size, tile storage, or just storage, map type equals base layer, get single, else, return, and a slip T. Might be time for a team shout out too. Who's on? Abby the lesbian. Yaren's still on, and Bad Cop's still on. Man, these guys are cranking it. Okay. Abby just joined the team too, I think. Now, I'm getting that, and I'm doing that so that I can do what? Get the entity from the destination. So I need to get valid destinations, but only I need to rule out the southeast and southwest ones. I need to look at the player code again. So this one, yeah. Get target tile pause. Backup's doing a game jam. That's right. The Skyrim clone in 7 days. I did look at the stream earlier. I thought she was actually kidding, to be honest. I wonder if there'll be an arrow to the knee. So in this case, we want get target tile pause, requested move. So it needs to be random. So we need to come up with a 50-50 random between southeast and southwest, and then request that move. So we can actually reuse this function from player, which is fine. Which happens down here. Storage is tell storage. Wait, what? Oh, I see. Get target tile pos. There we go. So let's start by just not even RNGing it. Let's just make them move southeast the whole time. Yeah. Let's do that. Except the move is going to be southeast. And get target tile pos is right. So let target. We're going to import that one. It's not even public, so we'll have to make it. Actually, yes, it is, right? Oh, no, it's not. I was actually behaving myself, and I shouldn't have been. Okay, tile pos is the current tile pos, right? So we need the current tile pos. And that's got to be mutable as well. Bad cops in 2 teams? What? Man, they are pretty epic. So sheep now needs tile pos. And cannot find value timer. Right, so timer needs to be queried. It's move timer. There we go. Add clear type move. All right, now we're getting somewhere. Destination. What does a team actually do for you? It's just community, really. Like, there's a Discord server, and we hang out and talk about streaming, and a lot of people have mechanisms like I wrote to list the people that are on and shut them out, and yeah, just hang out in each other's streams, that kind of thing. It's quite nice having a little community. Oh, damn. Okay. So that's the destination, is that thing there. And storage get destination. So we don't calculate that yet. Storage get target, I think, is what we want. Yeah. And next state is going to be game state falling. Right, so that means we need to do that. The only thing is we can't use... yeah, we can't do that. We can't... game state falling is for the player, but that's a global game state. We can't use that just for one mob, for one monster, or whatever it is. Sheep aren't monsters. For one sheep. So we need a way for the sheep to know that it's falling so that we can continue to animate it. But it's like it's a sheep state, not a game state. I don't know whether I should express that as just like an enum within the sheep itself. I probably should, right? They did some changes to states in Bevy 14. I'm just going to look that up. Bevy 0.14 state. Computed states and substates. State scoped entities. pattern that naturally emerged in community projects. We mark this entity with the state scoped component. When the provided state is executed, oh, the entity will be deleted. That's kind of cool. I should do that. State identity transitions. Initialization, substates. Keep manual control over the value through next state, but still bind their existence to some parent state. Okay. That's very useful, but I don't think it solves my problem. So what I need to do is store on each sheep a value that tells me whether it's fallen off or not. Either that, or I could just look for sheep that are not on the map and continue to accelerate them. But that might be more computationally expensive. So let's go with derive component debug enum sheep state. I guess off to Woolies. Have fun at Woolies. Have an epic time. She'll have a great old time. Moving or falling. Yeah, I mean, that's really all we've got. So this is default. Make sure you boost your rewards card. And then we add one to each sheep. Looks like I do have to specify, even though it's got a default moving. Okay. So now, some storage, get target, else, next state, set. No, we don't want to do that. Else. I need to query sheep state. I can't believe I have a sheep state. Mute sheep state. Sheep state. I have a sheep state. I need to come to terms with this. Sheep state equals sheep state falling. Consider dereferencing. There we go. All right. I'm falling. And then return. Okay, continue. Man, that TV's loud. Okay. So there's probably something before here. If sheep state is sheep state falling, so before the timer enacts, if move timer, no, falling timer, which I also need to query. Oh boy. That's okay. We'll get it. We'll get it. We'll get it. It's going to be fine. 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 How fine is it, you ask? It's going to be so fine. It's going to be so fine. If not falling timer, tick, time, delta, finished. And we need the transform. Oh no, we got the transform. At least we got something. Transform, translation, y minus equals 100. Continue. The if statement can be collapsed. How? Collapse nested if start. Oh, yeah, fair enough. That's fine. I'm okay with that. Now, what is your problem? Oh, really? What am I supposed to do? Binary operation cannot be applied. What? How do you assert that something, an enum, is in a state? Oh, you can't. Oh, wait, can you? No, you must be able to. What the actual proverbial fuck? I don't understand. Why can't I assert that it's equal to a known value? Is there an is? No. What? Rust enum comparison. Am I just being stupid? Oh, matches. Or partial equal. Okay. Interesting. I did not know. What? Oh, right. No, wait. Oh, I see. Ooh. We got growling dreams from under the blanket. Is he growling at you? Is he? Oh no. That's terrible. Don't worry. I'm pretty sure he doesn't mean it. I need to pull my curtain. Blinds, whatever. Okay. We can do this. All right, so if matches sheep state falling, and falling timer tick finished, then we start shifting them down. Okay. If move timer tick is not finished, we continue. And then we get the target for move southeast. We get the entity from the tile storage. And if there isn't one, we set the state to falling and we continue. Finally, we get here and we don't change the tile texture index. That was something else. And we change the tile pause to the target. Cannot be dereferenced because it's an option. Sure. But I thought we already checked that. Did we not already check that? This returns an option tile pause. Why does that even work, actually? Can you pass storage get option? I guess you can. Okay. So I guess we've missed a step where they're moving off the map still somewhere. Somewhere. I think what we actually want is let some target else then with this, hang on, let's use else return for a sec. Would that work still? So you can pass an option or a bare tile pause. That's so weird. I didn't know that. I didn't know that would work. So we still probably want to set this like that, because there's two cases. Either there's no tile pause where the target is, which means you're on the edge of the map, or there's a map tile there, but there's space in the map for it, but there's no tile in that space. In which case, they should be falling anyway. I don't think this one would ever happen, if I understand it correctly, but we may as well have it. So now, what does that do? Cannot be dereferenced. There we go. And then transform is target, center and world, blah, blah, blah. And then plus equals 18 to offset it. And then the timer should be reset, but it's called the move timer. Oh my goodness. All right, what do we got here? Cannot find tile storage. Okay, what about this? Okay, unused variable entity. Yeah, how about that? I guess I don't need it because I don't need to change. So all we need to do is if storage get thingy is none. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay. I have no idea what's about to happen. But you know what? Let's roll with that. I expect something's going to blow up. Oh, it's moving. And there's another one. And it disappears. It's hilarious. Well, we've got a parade of sheep, so this is good. There's a parade of sheep. The kiwi is very large in comparison to the sheep, but maybe he's just a boss kiwi. Just out of curiosity, what happens if I'm in the way? Basically nothing. Okay. All right, so interesting. So why are they not falling? I think is my next thing. I kind of expected that they would, but they just disappear. Is that because they're accelerating away so fast that you don't see them leave? Oh, that's cool though. We're getting somewhere. We got some ads coming in a sec. Did I use time delta instead of time delta seconds? Is that the problem? Yeah, I bet that's it. Oh, I didn't multiply it by anything at all. So that definitely needs to happen. And we'll also do transform translation z equals 0. And we'll try that. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Except that the falling behind the map doesn't really work. We should probably just not set that Z. But yeah, otherwise it's fine. Okay, so get rid of that. And then we've got sheep. So now we need a random 50-50 to determine whether they go south, southeast or southwest. Okay. I need to remind myself how to do rand, which I think I've got in the robot code somewhere. Where would it be? It's in shout out, which is in incoming. I know it's where team is. Not the same file. Actually, maybe it's in the shell version of this. I doubt if I've updated it lately. Just have to remember how to do it. What's the problem? No tracking information for the current branch. Really? Has it been that long since I edited on here? Apparently so. Where's my random? Here we go. RNG is thread RNG. Choose mute RNG. Okay. Alrighty. Hey, thanks for the follow, Mezdilix. Appreciate it. Okay, so let's do that. And then we're looking for sheep RS. And we'll take that to the bank. So continue, continue, falling, falling. Otherwise, we want the move. Oh, yeah. So we'll do it there. And then we just need the import, whatever that is. Do you have to enable anything? I don't think you do. Rand thread RNG and rand seek slice random. Would I pronounce those things the same way normally? I don't know. Actually, because we're not... Those are system imports and not bevy imports. Do that. And then... Do I need to have rand in cargo? I don't think I do I? Oh, I do. Rand 8.5. So we want kiwibert cargo. Oh, I've already got it, except older version. Okay. So we can get rid of that. We can go back to, oh, where are we? Kiwibert. And we look for sheep because we have a sheep IRS and we're not ashamed to admit it. Yeah. So RNG is thread RNG. I wonder if I should not do that every loop. It feels like that's a bad idea. It's probably not very efficient, but you know what? This is not a demanding game, so maybe we should just... So I need a vector of let valid sheep moves equals what is it? Move SE, move SW. I think I probably screwed up the syntax there, did I? Oh no, we're okay. And then if let sum move equals valid sheep moves, choose. Now what's the problem here? Yeah. Escape move to use it as an identifier. Okay. Oh, duh. Move is a keyword. Duh. Useless use of vec. Oh, fine. Ruin my fun. Don't call me useless. Change this to dir, really? I thought it took a reference. Maybe I've got a reference already. Go away, virtual text. I hate you and everything you stand for. Okay, now. What is that actually going to do? We wonders, we wonders. We wonders. Absolutely nothing. Oh, here we go. Oh, it gradually... Okay. Well, this is good. This is good. I thought for a moment it wasn't going to do anything. It seems to heavily favor southeast, but maybe I'm just imagining it. This is good. Already, it's harder to dodge. That's great. Okay, we have falling sheep. One every 5 seconds. No, go away. Okay. Excellent. Can we finish the game? There we go. All right. Nice. That's a good little victory. So let's go with we got fallen sheep. Okay. Now, we need there to be consequences for colliding with a sheep. So, we need a sheep checker. And then if the sheep checker decides that we have collided with a sheep, then we need to transition to game state over. No, not game state over, like game state player game state swearing, because that's what kiwibert does when he gets caught. See if we can find an example. Oh. Oh. Come on. Show me a player death. This player is too good at kiwibert. There we go. Okay, so they collide, everything freezes, he swears, and then it gets reset, if you've got lives left. So, we need some art for that. And I think, given that it's a New Zealand game, it should be bugger, right? So we need a little speech bubble and bugger. New, 2424, maybe a bit bigger. I don't know, we'll see. And little outline. Actually, let's see if we can fit the text in even. We might need to make it wider. Probably can't. Yeah, definitely not. So canvas size, width. Even that might be a bit tricky. Let's go with... I don't want it to be too huge. How huge is it actually in the game? They've done a very good job of fitting things into a small space. Damn it, where was it? Show me your secrets. I mean, we don't have to copy the game, that's the other thing. Come on, this player's too good. Okay, let's not worry about it. Let's just do our thing. So we will very slightly increase the frame. Call it, I don't know. What's the next size up? Another 24, so 62. Hey, Flavius kid, how you doing? I'm doing all right. We're trying to come up with a swear word balloon for the kiwibert to say when he gets caught. So what, 72 that would be. Just woke up, nice. Nice weekend day, not too much going on. Hey, this guy in New Zealand, how you doing? Okay, we'll put that up a little. This is not going to be very legible, but we're not looking for perfection right now. We are looking for a prototype. Tired, old. Preach, man, preach. I hear ya. I think that really looks like an R. It's pretty bad, but it's no, it's not really recognizable. Let's work on that. I could use capital letters. Let's give that a crack. Are you another one of these people doing the idle game jam, this guy in New Zealand? Or for that matter, Flavia's kid? That's a little better. We'll trim that down. Bring that back to something like 58. 58, I said. Maybe 60. Yeah, that'll do the trick. Okay, export that. Speech, balloon, PNG. You're not in a jam, too scared to join one? They're definitely demanding. I'll give you that. But you can learn a lot. I ask only because several people are doing this guy not this guy, doing Big Boy Games as idle game jam. It seems to be on at the moment. Just about to finish. All right, so we need a add systems update check for collision run if 3:40 a.m. for me. Still working on it. Yeah, it's hard, eh? That's why I don't do them anymore. You just want to keep going. Game state playing. I am too old for that stuff. All right, and then we go pub fn check for collision. And we take, do we need the base layer? I don't think we do. We can just compare tile pos. So we need mute sheep. Actually, it might not even need to be mutable. Sheep is a query with tile pos. So we get the position of the sheep, the position of the player, makes a crazy kind of sense. It makes a little sense. And then what do we do after that? We need to compare the two. So let OK player pos equals player get single else return. And then for sheep pos, so many sheep mentions in the source code, it's quite concerning. For sheep pos, blah, 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 in sheep, iter, mute. Not mute, just iter. If sheep pos equals, I think they have partial equal, player pos, then we're going to need the state variable. So next state is a res mute, which means this needs to be mutable. Next state, game state, and next state set game state, and we're going to need a new one. It's going to need to be, we're going to call it swearing. And that's pretty much all we're going to do, except that we need to add it. So swearing, which is our way of saying they've gotten caught, basically. What's your problem here? Oh, yeah. And what's your problem here? Oh, fair enough. Okay. That's good. So now we need something to display that funky little graphic we just created, which means we need to load it. What is it called? Is it called swearing? Speech balloon. Asset path equals textures speech balloon PNG. Pub speech balloon handle image. It's all starting to come together, folks. It's starting to come together. All right. In player, we want a system add systems on enter game state swearing. Swear. Pub function swear. Audio, which we'll probably need, but I haven't got it in yet. I wonder if I could just record myself saying bugger. Is that considered adults only gaming? Audio, res audio, audio assets, res audio assets, And we're also going to need the texture, so texture assets. And we're going to spawn that asset, and we're going to get the transform of the player, which means we need the player. So player is query and transform with player. Okay, it's starting to flow now. It's starting to flow. Good feeling about this. Let okay p equals player get single else return, and then we need to spawn the texture asset, so that means we need commands. Okay, and then we go commands spawn. I've forgotten. How do I get that texture? Sprite bundle? One of those. That's what I need. And I also want to associate it with on level, because then it will get despawned automatically and I won't have to worry about it. Although, as it turns out, BV14's got this really nice system for that. It's got states tied to entities, or entities tied to states, one of the two. Okay, so I want texture assets, speech balloon, and the transform is going to be P. Oh, that's actually player transform. Transform from you can converts to this type from the import type. No, clone from maybe. A equals B. Player transform clone, probably. Which implements copy. Okay. You just told me to. Clone on copy. All right, so what we need is let bubble transform, or just let transform equals player transform copied, or can I just do that? I actually can't remember. Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I'm supposed to do that, but let's just try. I can't remember if that just makes it a copy of the player transform, or if it is the player transform, in which case it's definitely not going to work. But let's just try offsetting it by, I don't know, 20 pixels. So, that needs to be mutable. Transform translation x plus equals 20. Okay, let's see what happens there. I have no idea. Have I done all the things I need to do? It's a very, very good question to which I don't have an answer. Okay. That's awesome. But it's in the wrong place. So we need to offset it left a whole bunch, like about 100. So I guess minus equals. We got ads. No, that's way too far. So more like 20 and maybe up a little as well. So let's go. There's probably a way to like naturally offset two translations that I don't know about, but we'll just wing it. Run into me. Thank you. No, it needs to be, I'm going to say 40 and another 10 up, something like that. It's all very scientific. Oh, whoops. That's close. 30 and it keep the same height. Trial and error, trial and error, trial and error, trial and error. That's pretty close. Everything freezes. So let's see if we can complete the game with this under these new conditions. The sheep crack me up when they fall off. Oh, why did it do that? Oh, when they fall off, they need to update their tail paws. Otherwise, interesting. Okay. Yeah. Otherwise, I would have won. All right, so that's a good bug to find. So when they fall in sheep, and it probably should be the same for the player too. Check for collision, move sheep, spawn sheep. So if they're in falling timer, What do we reset it to? We should reset it to something that's not reachable, I guess, from the board. Maybe the square above the board? So tile pause equals tile pause x 0, maybe just 0, 0. It's a kind of a hacky solution, but it should work. Yeah. All right, let's try that. See if we can finish it. Hey, all right. Nice. So, and obviously we can still run off the edge. It doesn't really work when they're at the bottom. It shouldn't go behind the map. Okay, but we can't reset the game state. But that's okay. That's good progress. That is good progress. All right, cool. So let's commit that. Sheep have consequences. That's probably a commit message I wouldn't have thought I'd ever write. What could I use for a sheep sound? The sheep, I assume the creatures make noise when they jump, right? Do they? What about right at the beginning? Yeah, it does make a sound. It goes bloop, bloop, bloop. I reckon the sheep should go boing, boing. What would make that kind of sound? Dare I say boing? No. There's no farmyard, no. Sheep. Oh, come on, counting sheep. What is that? What? Okay, but it's not really what we're looking for. Okay, so what could we use as like a little spring? A little spring sound? A little spring? Game. Uh-oh. Dog's up. You're getting too hot, buddy. A little spring? A little doink? Oh, no, not that. Boing. No. Not useful, not useful. Let's go with something else in the chip category. Level up. Oh, interesting. Very useful. Whoa, that's kind of loud. Now that could be possible. Let's go down. What else we got here? Whoa. No. Not quite what we need. I need a boing. I need a boing. How can I get a boing? Crushed tail square? Logical wave Mario, possibly. Numerator blips. Shepherdic tone. I mean, we are talking sheep here. What? That's not very sheep-like. I'm sorry. Very interesting sound to explore for later, though. Let's see. Drone, drum kit, pad, sound effects. Oh, this could be good. Alien tweets. Cops, electroshock. Wish the names were a tiny bit more practical. Lasers. Maybe we can just try a bunch of them. Ooh. That's close. Ooh. No. That could be a great falling sound, actually. That would be a great falling sound, for the sheep at least. But I kind of like them to go meh. Maybe I just record myself saying that. No. It's a very exciting stream, just listening to me trying out sounds. Whoa. Gunshot. What? Dalek? No. These are not sheep-like at all. Not at all. FM Beast. What can I use? I don't want to spend a lot of time on this. Too electronic for a sheep? No. Come on, give me something. Give me something. Rubber cluster bender. I hate to think. Whoa, that's loud. totally lost. That's not bad, to be honest. Maybe this is as close as I'm going to get. If I just take all that reverb off. Yeah, and then go down an octave. Oh, wait, that's what I use for the jump, though, isn't it? Maybe I could use a slightly different pitch. I'd like it to be more of boing. No. No. Utility. Winds, pipe, organ, monosynth. Come on, where's the sound I need? Hardware. I have no idea what that is. What about in chip? What is that? Maybe I can make Mario work for me. I want a boing. Maybe I should use mouth noises. Ooh, that's not bad. They're rather digital sheep. You know what? I'm going with it. All right. Okay. Enough screwing around with sounds. Let's get it happening. We'll take this entire thing. And export it. That channel, that track rather. And yeah. And it's sheep jump OGG. And that means I guess we also need a sheep fall. I could just use acoustic bed slide at a different pitch. I'm already using a really high pitch. Can I change that? Yeah, that's actually kind of cool. Let's use that. All right, so we're recording on that. We do that. Then we do this. Sure, this isn't the most efficient way of organizing your sounds, but it seems to be the way I'm doing it. Okay, and export. And we got the right track, the right time, and sheep falling. Okay. All right, let's bung them in. So loading. We got audio sheep jump. Pub sheep jump. Handle audio source. And then we got asset audio sheep falling. Pub sheep falling. Handle audio source. And we go back to sheep and the move, and then we had a separate one for the falling state, didn't we? But we can't do an on-enter state. Interesting. We can't check the last state. We only want to do it once. It's almost like we need an event to trigger the sounds. Well, let's do the jump sound anyway. So we got audio assets. And audio. And then we want to play the jump sound here. Prelude and star, beautiful. And then we're going to have to figure out this falling. I think we just play it here. Yeah, it's kind of hacky, but let's do it. And we probably need it here too, although I don't think that'll actually ever happen, but you never know. All right, let's check that out. It doesn't really sound much like a sheep. Oh, the falling sound did not play. Why didn't the falling sound play? Hey, Mr. Burchik, how you doing? I am attempting to discover why my sheep are not playing a sound when they fall to their deaths. That's how it's going. Sheep falling clone. Maybe the sound isn't working like we had on the other one. So W kiwibert assets audio. Why? What? Assets audio. There we go. Sheep falling. Oh yeah, it's blank again. Why? Why do I keep doing this? Did I miss it again? I bet you I did. Doesn't look like it. That should have worked. Well, let's try exporting it again. Whoa. We are way too far zoomed in. Maybe I exported the wrong track and I just didn't notice. Yeah, I bet I did, actually, now that I think of it. Did I finish the project with TwitchBot? So that's still ongoing. At the moment, it's just doing its thing. Robot still does stuff. But, e.g. Hey, Fanny's on. I didn't know that. So yeah, it's still going. I plan to do sort of once per week kind of thing. But, oh, she reshouted. But I haven't done any on it this week because I decided I was spending a lot of time on Twitch API and not very much time actually writing the games. Oh, thanks for the follow. I think that was probably from Fanny's stream though. Okay, export audio. Yeah, I had the wrong track. That was what it was. Okay, so let's go with rerunning that because that should just work now. Yeah, it works. It's not the... What the hell was that? Whoa, stop. No. Okay. So it starts repeatedly playing over and over after a certain point. God damn it. That was not a good sound. I'm sorry for that. We also got some ads coming up in a sec. Okay, so it's trying to play that over and over. Of course, I've started doing the same for your Twitch game. Oh, nice. You've been waiting for affiliates so you can test features. Nice. Yeah. It's a little bit tricky to do without, but it doesn't take too long if you just persist. If anybody's not already following you, they should. There we go. Yeah, the API nonsense is real. Takes a lot of time. Okay, so it's repeatedly playing a whole bunch of sounds, and that's not good. I wonder if I should only play it if it's not already playing. How would I do that? Because this is running on update, so it's a terrible idea to play it every time on update. Play if not already playing. Yeah, we got ads. Bevy, Kira, audio. Docs. Is there such a thing as is playing? Well, basically, I just only want the command to be issued once. So I shouldn't have to check if the audio is playing, in theory. It seems to me. It shouldn't be checking... anything after we determine that the sheep is falling off the map. Once it... maybe because it never despawns. So we need to despawn it. Once the move timer is reset... no, once the falling timer is reset, we need to no. Yeah, once the falling timer expires... we need to despawn the sheep. So why don't we do that by doing this? Oh no, actually, if falling timer is finished, commands, do I have the entity? I do not believe I do. So I need it. Despawn a recursive. That should take care of it, I think. 29, so commands. That's a mute. Commands. Nice. Alright, I hope that I will not spam a whole bunch of noise at everybody, but I'll quit fast if I do. That's a terrible sound. No, don't hit me. Yeah. Okay, that's working better. Okay, so can I complete the game still? Okay. Nice. All right. Well, that deserves a commit. Sheep falling and jumping sounds. Okay. And then we should run a desktop or wasn't. It's everything. So we're about to run the web build, so I can put it on itch.io. But it's building for multiple platforms in CI. So kiwibert. But the one you saw just then is desktop for sure. Linux desktop. So actions, release flow, run workflow. And I think we're up to 0.1.3. Actually, this is more like 0.2.0. It's a minor release. That'll take forever, unfortunately, but we'll get it started. Yes, we got Linux, web, and Windows enabled, but there's also Mac OS, Android, and iOS available. I just haven't. I definitely don't want to build for Mac OS every time because the runners cost 10 times as much as the other ones, which are free. But build web will take its time. And I'm probably not going to wait for that. So I think that I might raid you kind folks out in actual fact. Seems like the time. Seems like the time for it. And we should really go and check out Fanny Slam and say hi to them. They are very cool. Thank you so much for sticking around and visiting, and I'll see you again next time, probably tomorrow night. Take it easy.
Moon, can I get a